Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Architect. So I'm gonna start this episode off by getting a mob farm going. Oh, did not mean to come up here. I don't think I'm gonna be using too many spawners for that, just because they're not really hard to get. It's just to upgrade them to like being the best. It's not really something that I want to rely on for just regular mob drops. I will definitely be using them for like the Vindicator, so I can have a little bit of like an emerald farm going, because sadly emeralds don't have an EMC value, so I can't just pull them out of this transmutation table. And I need emeralds for like upgrading my furnaces. But yeah, emeralds, like you need them for multiple different things. If I want to make like a disenchanter, it's just a lot of stuff. So I just want to have enough so that I can not have to worry about not having enough, really. So I'll start off by making the mob spawner, and the way I'm gonna do it without any spawners is if you I forget what the mod is called. I think it's utility mob grinder utilities or something like that. Yes, it is. So this rotten egg, the way to get it is you make this chicken feed, the cursed chicken feed, the pink stuff with like a freaking dinosaur looking thing on it. And, oh my gosh, you freaked me out. And then you feed it to a chicken. Come on, can I freaking go to bed? And it will give you the rotten egg. And then when you place it on dirt, it can only be like a vanilla type of dirt. So like, I think course actually says it. Let's see, dreadful. So it creates dreadful dirt. You can place it on grass, dirt, mycelium, however you freaking pronounce that, or farmland. And then it just creates a 5x5 of this pink stuff right here, the dreadful dirt. It only shows it on the top, so it'll show regular dirt on the bottom, but then on the top it'll show like pink grass, or purple grass I should say. And then it spawns mobs, and if you give it like if you pulse a redstone signal to it, like makes it spawn them in faster. So I'm going to be using that, and then on top of it I'll be making room to have spawners if I want some. But it spawns, I think it spawns all of the vanilla mobs, so it's like slimes, endermen, spiders, skeletons, zombies, just all that stuff. So that'll be super nice. And then there's actually, I was looking at this one, the Delightful Dirt, which spawns creature mobs, which I'm guessing are like cows, sheep, stuff like that. So I might even mess around with this. I don't know how you get it. I think it's the golden egg, which you probably, yeah, it creates a golden egg. So you give it this nutritious chicken feed. And then this one creates the 5x5 of the Delightful Dirt. So I'll mess around with that, because I'm not 100% certain what mobs it spawns in, but the rotten egg is 100% I'm going to be using that one. So I'm going to hurry and get that, and then I'm going to, I don't know where to put it, where to put the mob farm. I don't know if I want to just shove it underground, or if I want to make like another building. I don't want to like clutter out here too much. I want to make it look kind of nice. Like I want to make it look like it's a cabin, like in the woods still. So I've like thought of having like a shed for some stuff, where it's like stuff that realistically could be small, but it can add like that, just like it's like a shed for whatever you'd have in the shed at a cabin. But I feel like for the mob spawner, it's gonna be like a 7x7 at the smallest, because I want to use the whole 5x5 area of the egg. So a 7x7 would be pretty big. It's like, this is a 6x6, so it'll be like it'll cover a decent area. And then if I want to build it up tall, see, this is when like building in the ground is so much better, because I don't have to worry about like walking out here and just seeing like random towers and just random stuff thrown about. It's a little bit easier to just build like a room and then throw stuff in it. All right, so I'm gonna make one of those dumb like fire watchtower looking things. It's not gonna look the best. I'm kind of still like, I might change it up a little bit to make it look like it's not just a massive tower, like a brick, like make it look a little bit more, I don't know, better, I guess you could say. I don't know, maybe not. But so this is like the very basic outline of it. So this will all be the dreadful dirt in here, And this mob fan will push all the mobs that spawn in into grinders right here. And now I'm trying to determine whether or not I'm going to use this absorption hopper, which absorbs items and XP in a 7x7 by 7 area. So it'll be able to cover all of this. And then you can kind of change the position of it in the, like actually in its UI. And then I'm also wondering about sophisticated storage using the backpacks. So like if I just make a backpack and then have it piped out into, so I'm going to be using, I'll get into these energy condensers later. So I'll have it piping into these energy condensers and then have it piping the XP, because it can also pick up XP if you put the tank upgrade in the backpack as well, and then have it piping into these experience crystals. So the downfall of the absorption hopper is that you can't actually like pump it straight into the experience crystal, I guess. I don't know if that's been updated or not. Who knows? I wouldn't. So it says, when you look at this, it says fluids will insert to tanks and items to inventories. So I don't know if you could force the what is it, like have a tank next to the absorption hopper, because you don't use pipes, it just forces it out in any direction. You can make it either push or pull and from any direction, which is kind of cool. So if I have it force it into a tank, maybe like a singularity tank or something, then have that actually get piped out into an experience crystal with like an actual like fluid pipe from like the pipes mod or something. Just because this is definitely cheaper than going the sophisticated storage route, because the sophisticated storage, let's see, with the backpacks, you have to make a backpack, and then you have to make a magnet upgrade, which I don't know the range of this. I don't know how big the range is, so I was just gonna do like an advanced magnet upgrade. But then you also need to make this the tank upgrade, which isn't that bad. It's just glass and the upgrade base. But the magnet upgrade, you need to make a pickup upgrade, and then you need this, which it's not that hard to make. It's just there's more. And then you make the pickup upgrade to make the magnet upgrade, and then the advanced upgrade, which none of it needs an Eye of Ender, which is what the absorption hopper needs. So, but at the same time, it's like I just need an Eye of Ender in general. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna go with the absorption hopper route, just because it's a little bit easier-ish, as long as I can find like a blaze rod super quickly. Who knows? Can I still? I can. See, I don't think there's a... Oh. There we go. So opening up the drill UI. So there is... Ooh, there's a weird little hut over here. But then there is what looks to be a fortress. Just, whatever the direction that is. What is that? West. I probably should have got like a bow. Just because blaze bows are so annoying. Actually, I should look. Is it blaze rods or powder? Because I don't want to turn into powder. Okay, so it is just the rods that have an EMC value. So don't immediately turn them into powder. Captain Morbius the Unholy. Don't touch that thing. That's freaking propellant stem. Yeah, that's the boom thing. Okay. A terrible fortress. So, is there any blazy boys? I don't see any. Oh, I do see some on the minimap. Over here. And that way. Of course. Edge! Run away. I didn't get anything? Okay. I assume I got it because of that. Okay, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so I can go ahead and make an ender pearl, or ender eye. Wait, is it 4? No, it's just 1. And then go learn that. And then sadly the powder cannot go back in there, so now I'm stuck with that. Oh yeah, and then it was the absorption hopper. So some obsidian and a hopper. So you, and then obsidian, just 3 of you. Bada bing, bada boom. In a second, there we go. Nice. All right, so I think it is time to go ahead and make that the chicken feed, the cursed chicken feed. Yeah, it just takes like any seed, bone, spider eye, rotten flesh, gunpowder, and then 4 buckets of XP. And you can get XP if you use this XP draining singularity tank. When you stand on it, it drains your XP into it. Or with this experience crystal, you just use a bucket on it when you have XP in there, and it just fills the bucket up with the XP. So they're pretty easy to get. The experience crystal takes 1 XP bottle OXP or whatever it's freaking called. Which, I mean, if you just go through some of the dungeons or even just any structure, you should find like 1 or 2. So I think I found mine actually in that nether village thing. So now all I gotta do is find a chicken so I can make the rotten egg. Where are you? I hear you. Right there. Blow them up. Okay, now that I got my egg, I can just come over here and slam it down right in the middle. And now it's all purple. So that's pretty sick. It'll only spawn when it's dark. It's kind of like regular mobs. It just makes it to where they spawn way faster than normal. So that's pretty nice. I'm going to place down my hopper. So this is the area that it'll slurp stuff up in. Now, I mean, most likely I'm not going to be dropping items right here. But I'm more worried of if something dies. It's like a slime dies, like the big boy or something. I don't think they drop anything. But let's just imagine they die further out, or their drops just get shot out over there for some reason. I definitely don't want that to happen. So you can use these offsets on the side of this UI to move the area. So like that as probably. Let's just cover this whole thing. It's like that. So now if anything dies in here, it should, like in here for some reason, the drops will be picked up, but the actual mob grinders are going to be right here on this redstone. So it shouldn't actually have any issues. And then I made one of the singularity tanks. So slam you right there. And you right there. Made some fluid pipe upgrades. Or upgrades, I mean, not just fluid pipes, I should say. And I forgot my wrench. So I'm just gonna have, I'm hoping this works. I don't know if it actually will work. I need you as well. So what I'm hoping is that the hopper, I'm assuming it'll be able to push the XP into the singularity tank because it's from the same mod. So it wouldn't make sense if it couldn't do that. I mean, I haven't even tested out to see if it's been changed where it can push stuff into the experience crystal, but who knows. If this works, I'll just leave it. So if I do that to where it'll actually push it into there, then that should work. I don't think I'm getting enough XP where I need an upgrade in this, but I might make it'll be like the lowest tier. So, and then this bad boy, you have to set up in the middle here. You can switch it. So what direction is that? That is east. So if I go east, if I do that to fluid, it'll push it to that. So you can see that little boil popped up. And then I'm guessing the green means fluid. And then I'm going to put a chest right there with a void upgrade in it. All right, so I'm going to have this bad boy. So that would be west for the items. Then I'm going to have advanced void upgrade in there. And then I'm going to have you filtering crap. Not filtering, but the stuff that isn't going to be voided will be put into this energy condenser. I'll get into this once I actually get this up and going because it'll be easier to actually show how it works rather than try to just talk about how it works. I'm going to put these upgrades in here about 10 times as fast, at least with the water. I don't know how much faster it was than that. This should be it for this right here, assuming this works. If it doesn't work, I know of another way with the XP drain from the mob grinding utilities, where you just you can attach the XP drain straight to the hopper and then have it pouring onto the experience crystal. So hopefully that works. I know this will work. I'm gonna have to go through and then void all of the armor and stuff. Okay, so now I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to add the redstone signal underneath all of this to increase the speed at which these things spawn in. So there's a pretty good way of doing this using these cog blocks. So they just send, so you can like connect them. They kind of act like just redstone, where they you give it power and then they send power through them, which I think it does slow down the further out you get. Oh yeah, so 15, 14, yeah, and then so forth. So it is fairly similar to actual redstone. So I'll just leave the lever. The heck was that? Put a lever right there. Just gotta go grab one. Actually, I don't need a lever because I'm using the timer. I'm so dumb. So you want to make sure you don't accidentally hit your dirt because it doesn't look like it. Like it looks normal. So this is the dreadful dirt and this is not the dreadful dirt. So it'd be pretty annoying to accidentally break it. Okay, and then using this timer, you can have it pulse. I gotta step back. You can have it pulse this every just however long you want to put it. 20 ticks is 1 second, so every 1 second it'll do that. I'm gonna do 5 every 5 ticks, so it's doing it. Should be doing it like 4 times a second. I guess now all I need to do is just fill in all this tinted glass. I think that's about as tall as I'm gonna make this. I mean, realistically, I'm never actually gonna come up here, so I don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, I'm doing this just so I can have this out here. Like, I'm building it like this so I can have it out here and not worry about, just having, like, I mean, honestly, I probably could have just had this, but I mean, I might just take those stairs off and then just leave this as it is because it doesn't look horrible. And also, I need to push this back 1 block. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, I got it all pushed back. I am actually gonna hurry and put the mob grinders in here first. So now they're all going. You can put upgrades, like you can put like sharpness and looting upgrades, which I will eventually do, but for now, I'm just gonna close it on up. Oh shoot, stuff is already spawning in. I haven't, oh my gosh, it's so loud. Of course you go through a wall. Freaking swear. Okay. Gotta hurry and turn you on. Boop. Okay. So the slimy boys, that's a problem. I think I'll go in there and just make it a 3x3. Okay, so the items seem to not be going in here, right? Because that's west, and I have it backwards, that's why. Items, then fluid, there you go. And this is filling up, so it works. Cool. Okay, and then so let me hurry and turn all of these sounds off. Okay, I really should have waited to do that because I need to make this inhibitor real quick. So I need glowstone, and then redstone, and then some iron, and an ender eye. Or an eye of ender. I always say ender eye when it's not. So these bad boys, oh come on. I don't know what range, to 8 blocks away. This should work. Should. Keyword should. See, that was a slimy boy over there. So I should just place right there in that and turn off and turn it back on, because I've heard that those kind of don't like to work if you place them down on. See, so yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna make sure it's just a 3x3 because they like to spawn in the walls. So if I hurry and go grab some torches, which honestly I probably should put like a redstone lamp in there or something with just a lever on the side of it, but I mean this should work. And then I'm gonna go in there, I'm just gonna break the edges just so they only spawn within the proper area that I'm wanting them to spawn in. Yeah, I'll keep those. Okay, but now, because I guess like slimy boys, they do spawn like on the edge of blocks sometimes, so that's why it causes them to be dumb. So we're gonna get out of there before things go down. Okay. Cool. Things seem to be working. Let me go empty out my inventory real quick. Alright, so now the freaking voiding crap situation. So I guess so the match tags. So this makes it super easy to void stuff. So if I add a tag, maybe, or do I have to put this in? I'm so confused now. I want to match tags. If let's see, click an item into slot to start. Oh, do I do this or that right there? So a helmet. So if I do this, then using your scroll wheel, you can kind of scroll through it. So I think it's just forge armors. I think that forge armor. Well, let's try forge armors. Let's try that one. So if I throw you out, it doesn't pick it up. Good. No, oh, it's because it's not in the range. Does that have to be right there? Does that? No. So if I pick up all of this, theoretically, none of it should be in there. Cool. Now this lost knowledge stuff doesn't seem to work. That's unfortunate. I'll probably just force this stuff into the other stuff. I don't know. So now forge bows. I think it's forge tools. So I think the shovel counts as a tool. Yep. So I can take all of you and then just throw you over in this corner. And then it should get rid of them all. So sugar sadly doesn't have an EMC thing, but you know, potions, I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I think Util-X potions does it. All right, now time for this energy condenser. Just put that in there. So this bad boy condenses pretty much EMC. Doesn't matter what the item is. It just condenses the EMC of that item into essentially whatever item you want that also has EMC. So you could, if you for some reason wanted to take something that had a lot of EMC and then turn it into rotten flesh, it equates the amount of EMC that, say, like the diamond has, takes that amount of EMC and then applies it to this, which has 32 EMC per one rotten flesh. So however many, almost 8,200 to divided by 32 is, that's how much rotten flesh you'd get. Or you can use it to condense it. So like I'm going to be using diamonds because this is it's my highest, like the item that can stack to 64 with the highest EMC that I have right now. But I'm going to hurry. Before I do that, I'm going to go through and get all the stuff I haven't learned yet. You can see the X next to the EMC amount. So just go through. If they have an X, then I'll keep it just so I can learn it. So now what you do is you come up here and you put the item in that, and you can see this bar starts filling up and it's creating the diamonds. But it's using the items to create the diamonds. So the amount of EMC in each of these items. It's like the pearls they'll make a ton of diamonds. But whereas like the rotten flesh and the slime balls, how it's only 32, it takes quite a lot to fill up that 8,200 EMC. So it just condenses it down. You can see how much space this is taking up, but we've already gone through several slots and we only have 13 diamonds. So it's just super nice to condense these drops down and just turn them into EMC. Pretty much is all I'm doing, because I'm not holding on to these diamonds. I'm just going to come in here and shove them straight into here. So this is essentially just an EMC farm at this point. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Now you can, however, upgrade this bad boy. Let me pull it up. So there's an energy condenser Mark II, but it takes red matter and dark matter plus the energy condenser, and it just condenses these way faster. I'm assuming, like, with how, I wouldn't say hard, but how kind of far along you gotta get to get the red matter and dark matter. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 10 times as fast. I should probably hurry and do this. I should try to get like 1 dark matter just so that I can stack it in here. I don't know. But this is, yeah, this is good to go. I have the room up here where I can place. So what I'm going to do is, since it's a 5x5, right smack dab in the middle, wherever that is. Wait, is it a 5x5? It is. I'm just having a stroke, right? Yeah. So the middle of the actual chamber is right here in there. It just doesn't seem like it since those go out pretty far. But you can just stack spawners up in the middle like that, and then you're able to like change the range and stuff. So it'll make it easy to add mobs that don't spawn on this dreadful dirt. Luckily, I'm starting to get, I don't know what these miniature hearts do. I think you eat them and it just gives you max hearts. So that's, I mean, it gets kind of sick if you're in a pinch. I think I'm gonna hurry. I'm gonna try to make as many of the looting for these as I can, because so you can put 10 in them by default. I don't know if it's been reduced or increased. Put 10 looting upgrades in each of those. So if I could make 50, that would be insane. So let's go look at what it takes to make the looting. That's the sharpness. Where's the looting? Am I just having a stroke? Right here. So blue dye, a gold nugget, and redstone. Not a gold nugget. So four nugs, 4 blue dye, and then redstone. Now I can just make. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was like, what? Right here. Boom. Oh, that's pretty sick. I don't want that many. I just want 50. Okay. Yeah, so 10. So now these should. Ooh, it is condensing my freaking. I'm gonna go get more tinted glass. But now I should be getting a lot more loot. Like it's a big difference going from no looting upgrades to 10. I don't know how it equates to like looting on a sword. If it's like per upgrade is just like 1 looting, so it's essentially like having a looting 10 sword. I think it kind of is like that though, because the sharpness upgrades, you can put 10 of them in there as well, and they one tap everything. So should see an increase in stuff going in there. I mean, I probably won't be able to actually see it, but I could do something. So there's kind of a way to finesse the pipes that I've figured out. So if you kind of wrap the pipe around like that, like around this. So if I grab I wrap a pipe around like this, right? And if I place a trash can right here, it'll try its hardest to put everything it can in here. So everything with an EMC value, it'll slam into here. Oh, we are definitely getting way more stuff. That's going up way faster. It's not even able to condense at all. That's amazing. But it'll try its hardest to put everything that it can in here, and if it can't, then it'll just shove whatever it can't in there. Which, I mean, the sugar, No, I think I'm just gonna trash everything that's in here. So I might just throw a trash can down right here, and it shouldn't take a hit. I'm just gonna kind of watch this for a second just to get an idea of how fast things are kind of getting thrown in there. I'm mainly doing this so I don't have to worry about stuff building up. And I'm just gonna make as many as I can. Can I? They do have an EMC value. That makes me happy. Okay, let me put you in there. Do they all have EMC values? They do. That actually is pretty sick. Okay, so let me just look at it. Seems like it's filling up pretty quick. I'm gonna hurry and claim this. Luckily, it's all in one chunk. Man, I really should pay more attention to stuff like that, because I've lucked out with my house and with this are both in one chunk. Usually it's like I'll build it and it'll be like in a corner of 4, so I have to claim all 4. Yeah, I need to pay attention more to that. I always say that. Okay, so that's building up pretty fast. Doesn't seem like it took a hit. If it did take a hit, it wasn't a massive hit. Like, it was not that noticeable. How much is that? 500,000. I've gotten a stack and a half, essentially, ever since I started the thing up. Now I've gotten over 1 million EMC now. It's the first time. Pretty sick. All right. That is super nice. Those looting is amazing. You could actually, like, you could really go ham with this. Like, you could make this exact thing, just put, so there's upgrades for that mob fan to extend the width and the length. You could put the max upgrades you could on this, so you can get the max length and width, so you don't have to use as many of the fans. Mainly for the length, so you can get more of the dreadful dirt down, and then build something like this, but build it out like a long ways. And then just have a ton of mob grinders in every, like, however many blocks this is, like 7, I think. You just put one down to collect everything, and then have it all going into a chest, and then all the pipes connected into one of the energy condenser Mark IIs. Maybe even have like 4 energy condensers all just connected to these. So yeah, this is pretty nice. I do like that a lot. I don't think I'm gonna do that, like the fire watchtower thing that I was thinking of. I think I'm just gonna have it be this weird tower just sitting here, because it's gonna, me trying to do the watchtower thing, it's gonna look like it's not gonna look good. It's just gonna look dumb. So might as well make it not look amazing just the way it is, rather than trying to make it look like something that it's not, and it just looking even worse. Very compact, very neat. I definitely should get some redstone lamps in there, but that'll have to happen some other time, mainly because I'm too lazy to do it right now. So I definitely have the stuff to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was looking at making dark matter. Let me get into that real quick. So how would one goes about doing that? So the Philosopher's Stone, let's see, right here. This is all I need to know. Right here, this is the basic stuff. Do I need to fill this up? I don't know. Let me grab some coal. So I think you surround it? Not even. Just one? No. Is it? It's like that. Okay. Boom. Neato. And then you can just do that, so I don't need to do anything about that. I'm gonna slurp up so much EMC just making these tiers, because I only need to really make one. I think this is how you get to the dark matter. Let me just pull up matter, actually. So this stuff, not really this stuff. I need dark matter right here. So I need to get to the Aeternalis fuel, which actually might be the next one. Yes. Okay. Boom. Now, how do I make you? So a diamond block surrounded by 8 of you makes 1 dark matter. Okay. Can you stop? Okay. And then a diamond block, which does have EMC. Holy crap. Dark matter. Boom. Okay. So learn you real quick, but I'm gonna make this be a diamond block instead, just so I can leave it for like hours and not have to worry about it. So it's 4 dark matter, right? I think it's 4. Yes. And the red matter. How do I make red matter? So I need 3 dark matter and then the fuel to make 1, which I actually will just do that right now. Make that. Nice. So now we got red matter, which is pretty sick, I guess. I'll just throw you in there. Yeah, see, so this is one of those times where I should really try to get to the the condenser Mark II, because it's really starting to fill up. It also might be the fact that I did something that was... No, actually, because it's still slurping up the same amount. So never mind. It's just the speed of it. So yeah, I'm going to need 10 million EMC to make one of those energy condensers. So yeah, so it'll take, so it's 9.74, which is exactly how much I have right now to make this. And it's I mean, essentially, luckily it all is like, it adds up. So like all of these, like, so I can pull out all of these, which, so for 16, I'll pull out 16. I'll have to pull out 16 of these as well. And then one of you, which, I mean, will equate to 9.4 or 7.4, I should say. But I'm just gonna grab some. Okay, that was lucky that you did not destroy too much. It's my fault for being out here at freaking night, bro. I mean, honestly, now I should have a good amount of EMC to just do what I need to do, which is just make the energy condenser Mark II. Like that, and then like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. And then learn it. Cool. Now come over here. This should be a lot faster than this one. So let me just grab that so I don't have to worry. And then the Mark II. Oh, well, it's like 2. Why is it 2? Oh, it splits them up. Okay. I mean, that's nice. I do like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's way faster. It's just like it's waiting for items to be put into it. So that's super nice. Okay. But I think now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to get some netherite. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head to the nether. I might honestly just make a full diamond set real quick. Freaking kit it out, bro. And then I guess I'll just make a diamond sword as well. Just complete the whole thing. I'll have everything diamond. Okay, cool beans. Now I'm gonna go into the nether. I'm gonna dig down, try to find some netherite. Because once I find some netherite, I'll be able to. Actually, I won't be able to make anything because I won't have the smithing template. But I mean, might as well still just go grab some. Shouldn't take me too long, hopefully. Who knows? It might take way too long. But I mean, I'll start digging down right here. Okay, dimensional shard ore. I do like it. I do like it a lot, actually. Because I am going to look into the RF Tools dimension builder thing. I was looking at it on the quests page. So I don't know if it actually builds something that you can teleport to, or if it's just some. Ooh. Well, that was quick. Anything else? No? Okay, well, I'm done. That's literally all I wanted. All I needed. I don't think smelting it... Yeah, the scrap does not have an EMC value, so... So, that is a little unfortunate, but I mean, I don't really care. Because I have an EMC farm that, I mean, given like 2 or 3 hours, should make me a lot of EMC. I'm gonna hurry and get into this Klein star thing. So I guess this can give you flight. So it's I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's the Klein star or if it's the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. I don't know. So this thing can make the Klein stars Y. I don't know how to. It's Phi. Is that how you pronounce it? I think it's like, what is it like? Oh yeah, that's German. It's 1 and then 2. Eins and zwei. So I don't know if I'm fully pronouncing those correctly. Whatever. And then this Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. So I think this is what gives you flight. Or maybe it's the Klein star. I don't know. I'm not 100% certain. But I'm going to make them. Okay, so yeah, right here it says gain the power of flight with Project E's Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. To ease and explore worlds from a new perspective. So I'm guessing this gives you flight, which it's not the easiest to make because I need 4 dark matter, but then this I need So then 3 more. And a bunch of lava buckets. So, I mean, I should have enough EMC for all of that. It's just... Annoyingly, lava buckets do not have any EMC. Or buckets, I mean. Lava buckets kind of make sense, but actual just buckets. They don't have any EMC. Sadly. So, yeah. So you, and then I guess a bunch of iron. Just surrounding it to make the weird ring base. And then some feathers, I think it was. To make you. Yes. Oh, it didn't even use the volcanic amulet. Okay, so now you, do what? Whoa. Oh, no. Do I put it on? Okay, I figured out how this Rendingale thing works. So you gotta make one of these. The Kleinstar Ein, or however it's freaking pronounced. And then you can make the Kleinstar Zwei, or 2 or whatever. And I'm guessing, yeah, try, fear, and then sphere, not Fumpf. Okay, I guess it goes from German to freaking just not German anymore. But this acts as a battery that you can have on yourself at all times to hold EMC, because I guess these rings from Project E, they use EMC to actually be able to use them. So if that should be good enough. I guess you have to put it over here to actually fill it up. So I just slurped up a lot of EMC. But now that I have it on me, I should be able to just fly now. Yep. Now I just have creative flight. So that's pretty sick. And it uses it very slowly. You know, we've gone through about probably like 200 in the last few seconds. Oh. Wait. Do I take fall damage? I no longer take fall damage. Now, is it only from this? Like if I fall... No, I just don't take fall damage anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Just put that in there. Should be able to, yeah. So now I just have freaking creative flight. So that's pretty sick. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. So we got this bad boy up and running. I've been sitting here for a few hours. Not just sitting here, but doing other stuff. But I've gotten quite a bit of EMC already. I don't know how much. I'd say I'm probably getting like a legit like freaking like 10 million an hour. So it's quite a bit. It's pretty nice. Then we also got the creative flight, which is pretty sick, which I've been looking into Project E and all the armor and all the gear and stuff. So looking into it, these the dark matter pickaxe and stuff, it's pretty sick. Might get into that eventually, and then all these rings and stuff. They give some pretty good abilities, especially like the best armor you can get, which is like the gemstone armor. It gives you like night vision. I think the infernal armor is like immunity to fire. The gravity greaves, I think, just like makes it to where I think it actually kind of gives you flight, at least like slow falling and stuff. And then you can have the step assist, which is just, it's like increasing your step height with like apotheosis. How you just go up this like as if it's like a block of stairs. So that's pretty sick. And then in the next one, I'll probably be expanding my base and then yeah, going on from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.